Oh, girl, I done started record. Ooh, okay. Well, I'm gonna just pose down here like this. And we'll make this the intro. That'll be cute. Hey, y'all. Okay, so before we get into the story time, I just want to say that everything in all of my story times, bitch, listen, these are things I did when I was a younger person. Okay? I have grown from these situations. We evolve as people. Kenneth for president, bitch. Ooh. Bitch, you ain't never seen an intro like this, girl. With the overalls looking like Bob the Builder. Yes, we can. Okay.
See me up in the club. See me up in the club.
What's up, y'all? Kenneth here, and I am back for another video. As you can read below, it's everyone's favorite here on my channel. It is story time, and this particular story time is a real good one. It's about the time this boy got caught up in my house. So what do you, ooh, girl, ooh, girl. This actually could have been like two different stories, but I'm gonna just mash them up because it's like you'll see as the story progresses and stuff. I'm about to give y'all some hot water at first, and then we're gonna make it into tea by the end of the story. So yeah, before we get into the story time, if you are not aware, I am going on tour. I'm going on tour, which means I'm going to a select few cities to do meet and greet events. Yes, whole ass events. If you live in or around the cities of Atlanta, Dallas, New York City, or LA, be sure to get your tickets to come out so we can have a good time. All the tickets is almost gone or whatever, like they're going fast. So make sure you get the tickets now, especially if you are in Dallas. I will be in Dallas this weekend, August the 13th. So get your tickets. Get your tickets now. Do not wait until last minute. You know how people can be. I'm just saying. Get your tickets. We're going to have a good kiki. We're going to have a good time. Exclusive story times that I'm only telling at these events because it's a few stories I can't tell on camera due to contracts. So yeah, girl, get your tickets. I'll leave more information down below. So we're just going to, you know, fast forward with the story. So y'all, this story takes place like my senior year of high school, and it like progressed to like the senior year, summer or whatever. And it just started, where does the story start off? I'm not sure where to start off. We're gonna start off with the last few days of senior year, okay? So the last few days of senior year were real boring for me. They were boring for me because, I mean, the last few days of any senior year is boring because you don't really have shit else to do. Like, you about to leave the damn school, especially in high school, so your teachers ain't giving you shit to do and blah, 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 which means I was bored as fuck in almost every single class I went to. Like, why are we still going to classes? Like, hello, I'm bored in class, which leaves me two options: either talking to my friends or being on my phone. And most of the times I chose the option of being on my phone, and that led up to me being on this gay dating app, Jack. Out of pure boredom, I had went and I signed up for Jack. I believe this was like the first time I had signed up for Jack too. So Jack is a gay dating app, which is really just a hookup app. I explained this in a previous story time, but yeah, I was on Jack, y'all. So I'm on Jack or whatever, and I'm looking like I need some male attention in my life. Like, I need a man. Like, what you mean? So I'm looking on Jack and stuff, and as I'm scrolling, I'm seeing people and stuff, but I get a message before I can even message somebody. Now, the message I had got was from like a blank profile. When I say a blank profile, they ain't have no picture up, and usually on Jack, when you are getting like blank profile messages and stuff, it's from somebody that's on the DL or somebody that's discreet. This particular dude was on the DL. When he hit me up with some pictures, so I did not even have to ask. I was like, yes, God, honey. But he hit me up with the pictures. I looked at the pictures and he was fine. When I say he was fine, y'all, he was real cute. You know, I was like, you cute for what it is or whatever. Let's see what you're talking about. And we basically, you know, got to know each other. We got to know each other. We started talking like day after day after day after day. And he was real cool. Like, that's one thing I can say about this dude is that he was a real cool cat. Like, I fucked with him. Like, I was like, okay, you cute for what it is. Come on, give me something that I can feel. Like, 2 weeks had passed by of us talking. We had entered the summer. So we entered the summer or whatever, and he pops a question like, hey, you know, we've been talking for a minute now, you know, I'm really feeling you, even though he was on the DL. He was like, when we go chill? And I was like, okay, you better pop the question when we go chill. And I had told him we can chill whenever you would like, just tell me when to come over and stuff. He had like, right there, he was like, stop. You can't come over here because I'm on the DL and I don't want anybody in this household to know about us. So you can't come over here. So I was like, well, where we gonna go? My house? He was like, yeah, you know, I'll come over there when your parents gone and stuff and blah, 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 blah. Or my parent, because they was divorced by this time. But yeah, he was like, I'm gonna come over. So I was like, okay. Okay. So I had texted him like one day randomly, and I was like, my mother is going, everybody is going, my little brother is going, do you want to come and chill? And he was like, yeah, I'll be over there shortly. When he said shortly, bitch, he meant shortly. He was there in like 10.5 minutes. I kid you not, I was confused because I was like, how he get here so fast? Because I thought he lived at least 15 minutes away, but he got there real fast, y'all. He must have been speeding for this pussy. Anywho, he told me that he was outside. And y'all know when people say they outside, they like pulling down the street. So I run to the windowsill. I'm peeking out the windowsill like a nosy bitch, and I'm just like, ooh, y'all, this man was finer than his pictures. Like, some people, they look cute in pictures, but even finer in person. He is one of those people, you guys. Like, he was not photogenic at all. Like, he was so fine. Just like J. Cole is ugly as fucking pictures, but in person he fine. This man was so fine in fucking person, bitch. I was like, oh my goodness. And then the car he was driving made him even finer. I was like, yes, like, girl, my pussy is quivering. So he started walking up to like ring the doorbell and stuff, and I was like, okay, y'all, let's get away from the windowsill. So I back away from the windowsill and I go open the door. And we just, somehow ended up on the couch. We greeted each other and we ended up on the couch and we were talking. So as we're talking, just like our combo through text message was going, we had real good conversation. Like, he was a cool dude. Like, his vibe was good and all that. I can't even like try to degrade this dude because he was a very cool person. But he just interrupted all like cool vibes and shit with a question. He was like, where your room at? I was like, it's the room to the left. And he was like, all right. He walked to my room. I'm like, oh shit, it's about to go down, bitch. So he walks to my room, you guys, and like a minute after, I decided to follow him to my room to see what he doing in my room. And he's in my room, and when I walk in the room, he's on the bed. I'm like,
Baby daddy.
What you doing on my bed? What you doing? Girl, I don't know what he said. Close the door in the deepest, manliest, just firm voice. I'm like, yes, Dad. He's like, we gonna close it up. And when I close the door, you guys, I start walking around my room like I got some shit to do. I'm looking for shit to do and stuff. I'm like, oh, let's go do this stuff. And as I'm walking around the room, you guys, he grabs my arm and, he starts feeling on me and stuff. He cupping the booty, okay? And he just, getting aggressive with me. That shit that I like. I need to stop being a little thought on camera, you guys, because I got men that be watching me and stuff and they be cute. A shout out to you. Okay. So he started like grabbing on me and stuff, and then we start kissing and things, and then clothes started disappearing, bitch, and it was magic acting that bitch, and he was butt ass naked, I was halfway naked, and we about to get it done, we about to go in for the kill, and out of nowhere, a car pulls up in my driveway. I said, ain't this about a bitch, okay? Ain't this about a bitch? So this car pulls up in my driveway, you guys. Like, my room was right there, my window was right there, and like the driveway was out in plain sight. So I'm looking out the window, you guys, halfway naked and stuff, ass just all out. This dude's still touching my booty and stuff. I'm like, it's my mama. And he's like, what? This was the Lord trying to tell me, you ain't need to fuck this man, because we ain't never get to fucking or whatever. But he was like, you don't need to fuck this man. Like, this is not somebody you want to add to your body list or whatever. So we just not gonna do that. I just could not understand why my mama was home so early this particular day. Like, bitch, you been coming home at 10 p.m., 9 p.m., 10, 9, 11, if not later than that sometimes, every single night. But tonight you want to be on time at home and stuff. Like, what is going on? Like, for real, bitch. All summer long, your ass been getting here late. But today, you get here at 5 p.m., 6 p.m. in the evening. What is your problem, woman? So my mama, she was in the driveway and we start skedaddling around the room, y'all. We start scrambling. My mind is everywhere. In my mind, I'm like, but girl, your mama is cool. Like, your mama ain't go do shit or say shit, like whatever. Your mama is cool. But he acting a plum ass. Well, he like, oh. And I'm like, calm down, y'all. So he, for some odd reason, grabs a pillowcase off my bed. He passed up his clothes. He passed up his underwear. He passed up his socks. He passed up his jeans. He passed up his shirt. He passed up his wallet too, and his belt. He passed up everything. And he gets a pillowcase and heads for my closet. Explain to me why this man's original plan was to hide in my closet with a pillowcase over his head. Like that was gonna do something. She still was gonna see you, bitch. This ain't no damn Harry Potter, bitch. This is not the invisible cloak. Like, she still go see you. You not gonna disappear. He was just trying to hide his head because he was DL or whatever. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what? Like, if she opened the closet door, you guys, she was still gonna see dick and blood swinging, like they was just gonna be slanging. Like, your dick and your balls was still gonna be over there doing a little dance and stuff. So I don't understand, why are you trying to hide in the closet? Like, bitch, no. Like, what? I know you in the closet, but that don't mean you gotta hide in the closet. I'm confused. So I had told him, no, chill. Like, my mama is not gonna trip. And he was like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. So we start putting on our clothes, you guys, and I could hear my mama, like, as we put on our clothes. She's entering the house. She done dropped the purse. I'm picturing her routine in my head. She done went to her little spot on the couch, took off her shoes, all those good things. So as we walked out the room, okay, we got our clothes on. As we walked out the room or whatever, like, I knew she was gonna be in her little spot on the couch. She was like, oh, you got company? I'm like, mm-hmm. And she was like, all right, how are you, young man, blah, 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 blah. Remind you, my mama ain't really know I was gay back then. Yes, my mama was clearly delusional, bitch, but she ain't really know I was gay back then. I mean, she knew, but she ain't know. Anywho, so they introduced each other, and then he just left. Oh, bitch, the story is not over. It's not over at all. Bitch, we got at least 2 to 3 more minutes, okay? So sit tight. So he leaves or whatever, and I think that was like the last day I had talked to that dude, honestly. I might talk to him one day after that, but we ain't never get around to hooking up with each other, blah, 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 and chilling again. So fast forward 2 days after, you know, he got caught in my house by my mama. My mama wasn't the one that acted a fool when he got caught. So a lot of you may know that I was in a relationship a few years ago or whatever with this dude. And while I was, you know, sneaking and geeking, you know, I was a bit of a fuck boy because I was in a relationship when I was about to hook up with this man from Jack. I was still in this relationship. So about 2 days later or whatever, you know, my boyfriend at the time, he arrives to my house to come pick me up and stuff. And usually when he comes to like pick me up or we getting ready to go out on a date or something, he would usually be ready and then I would be the one still getting dressed just because he would have to come pick me up, etc. So he was at my house or whatever, and he in my room chilling on my bed, you know, he like, hurry up and get ready. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get ready. So I went in the bathroom, I'm getting ready. As I'm getting ready in the bathroom, I just hear my boyfriend at the time say, Kenneth. And the way he said Kenneth, I knew that something was wrong. I knew the tone of his voice. It was real aggressive, like I was in trouble. And I was like, yes, babe. And he said, come here. And it was attitude. So I started walking my ass to my room. Now, in reality, this walk was legit like 10 feet to the bathroom. Like, it wasn't that long, but this seemed like the longest walk ever because my heart was beating. I knew I was in trouble. I didn't know what I was in trouble for, but I know that we was about to argue. So I walk in the room, and when I walked in the room, you guys, he was holding an object in his hand. Now, this object in his hand, I personally did not recognize this object in his hand. I walk over to my sock drawer, you guys. I'm looking for socks, bitch. I already had on socks. He was like, what you looking for? I'm looking for socks. He was like, you got on socks. I need some more socks. You know it's cold outside. Out of nowhere, he says, who is so-and-so? Bitch, when he said, who is so-and-so? I said, we in the wrong room. I don't know what you're talking about. Someone explained to me why Trade from Jack left his work ID behind. He was in such a hurry that he just dropped his work ID. He never came back to retrieve this work ID either. I don't even think he was working at this place anymore. What? See, this is that shit I'm talking about. I could not be a fuckboy if I tried because it's just not in my DNA, because I'm not the one to cover up my tracks and shit. I just can't do that. Like, his work ID was still there. I ain't paying no attention to it, but apparently my boyfriend, he paid attention to it, bitch, and we got into the biggest argument ever. And I'm a bad liar, so I was just like, yeah, I was about to cheat on you. And I told him we ain't really do nothing, but that ain't really matter because it was just the fact that something was about to occur in the first place. It was just crazy, and that's who caught the man in my house. Not my mama, my boyfriend, bitch. So yeah, y'all, that is that story. I hope you guys enjoyed this story or whatever. If we get this video up to 3,000 likes, at least I will post another story time exactly when, okay? I've seen some other people doing that on the YT, and I was like, I want to do that because my likes don't be matching like the good ass stories. So once this gets to 3,000 likes, I will post another video immediately. So make sure y'all get this video to 3,000 likes. I hope y'all enjoyed this crazy ass story time about the time I got caught in the house with a boy, but it was by my boyfriend. It's crazy. It's crazy out here. It's hard out here for a pimp, okay? Yeah, I learned from my ways, y'all. It's not the right. Don't cheat on your boyfriends and stuff. Just don't do that. It's not cute. We're not gonna do that no more. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the story. I will see you guys in the next video. I love you guys, and as always, stay flawless.
See me up in the club with the 11 girls. Stood in the back, got my things in my grill.
What's up, you guys? Kenneth here, and I am back for another video. As you can read below, this is a beauty haul, but this is no normal beauty haul. This beauty haul is featuring products that are strictly from black-owned companies. Okay, the black-owned beauty haul. Don't know what we gonna call it yet.